Hey guys, it's Donna. I know it's been 7 months. I looked and it's been 7 months since I vlogged last. So if anybody's still watching, I know I have subscribers, but I don't know whether people are still watching. I just thought I'd check in. I had a couple people ask me to check in. I really don't have much to share. I mean, if there's something somebody wants me to talk about, I'm happy to. I've just been living in life maintenance. I finished HCG 2012, May 5th, I think. It's either May or June. I'll have to look. But I've just been maintaining. The past year, I've had issues with sodium, up and down little things with that, and I've had issues with my MS, so I have fluctuations when those two things occur. But otherwise, I find being stable something I maintain just by being relaxed about it. I mean, food doesn't have this big power over me. I love it. I love to eat. And I love to eat what I want to eat. And I go by what I'm wanting, what my taste is for. And I eat to my own rhythms, when I'm hungry. It doesn't have to fit everybody else's schedule. I can even sit down and have meals with people and not necessarily eat a lot. I mean, if I'm going to go out to dinner, sometimes I'll kind of bank my hunger, kind of manipulate it, but otherwise I don't manipulate it. It just happens when it happens. And I eat till I'm satisfied. I think that's been a big key to maintenance, is not eating to a point of, oh, I'm so full. I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that for so long. Occasionally I've waited too long to eat and been really hungry, and you miss that signal, and it's not something I have to think hard about. Generally, it's just with practice it's become effortless. So yeah, I've been exercising a lot, joined a gym, and that's been helping a lot with my MS. I know some people, I know I have some new subscribers, and I know not everybody knows everything about me, but I've had MS for 17 years, so it alone creates some fluctuations in my life. So I guess that's probably why it's probably contributed to why I don't stress too much about things like a scale. I did in the beginning. I'll admit, I was like the biggest scale whore there was my first 3 rounds. I got on it morning, afternoon, night. Might have dictated my mood and day a lot in round 1 and 2, but definitely not in 3, and definitely not in my 5th and 6th round when I really followed. I had met Robin Woodall and followed a lot of the things that she does. Hang on a second, I gotta cut something off. So once I learned about eating to hunger, what an amazing concept, I applied that during my last 2 rounds for sure. And I did my HCG with eating to hunger. So I think that served me well moving into life maintenance. I don't know. Well, there's where I've been. Life is good. 3 years from HCG feels good. Feels real good. It's nice to have that part behind me. There's so much emotional work that you got to do while you're doing it, and I didn't even realize that my first couple of rounds. I just followed the book and followed the protocol, and it worked. I mean, I lost 127 pounds with HCG. And I couldn't have done it without HCG and the support of this community. So I do love following people still in this community, and I do. It's part of my morning routine. It's part of my drive to places. And every now and then I come across new people. I always wait to see some of the old people that I did it with pop on, and sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. I know Mad Maddie Law is back, and she was doing it back in 2011 when I was doing it, so that's great. But really, who do I really see? I just met Chicky Z, I think, and I just subscribed to Sassy Sarah and Miss Tara, and she's doing good. Um, Again, when I watch somebody doing it, I always want to say, relax, just relax, go with the flow, do the protocol, and don't stress. I mean, if I don't weigh all the time, I weigh for data. When I'm having sodium issues, I weigh for the doctor's information and my knowledge. I mean, I can feel when I'm having a sodium issue and retention um, problem. And I don't mean just regular retaining a little fluid overnight. I mean like 10 pounds of fluid come on in a couple of hours and then goes away. So really weird stuff, but it's just my body and my system. Just me, one of my battles. But Sweet Fit Tea, I love watching you. You're just, you're really inspirational. I love watching that you've progressed into another part of embracing everything and doing your PIO and your body beast, and it's just awesome. You always make me smile when I see you. And Kathy Foley, Miriam, she's always so inspirational and very motivational, loving people. I talked to Wisconsin dieter the other day, and she told me to pop on. So, hi Sandy. Um, I know she's still watching, I guess. But it'd be nice for you to vlog too. Haven't seen you in a while. And Cascade Lover, Amber, I think. Amber, you're doing so great. I love the talk that you're doing with yourself and the work you're doing with yourself. I mean, I find myself sitting on the other end of watching everybody, just cheering those moments that I remember for me were aha, and they've been life changing, to where I'm here and I get to invest. I mean, I spent a year and a half investing in me and kind of, I mean, it wasn't selfishly, but I did. It took away a lot of my family's time, my husband, my kids, because I was like focused. It was all HCG and me and about me and my sleep and my foods. And, thankfully they all supported me in it, but I have so much freedom to not be thinking about all of that now. And I knew that if I did that then, I'd have more of me to give back later and a healthier me. So, I'm not 270 some pounds anymore. And everything about that comes with that is wonderful for my health. Um, Anyways, I can tell your sweet spirit, Amber. I love the things that you're working through, and I like you sharing your recipes and everything. I think the more people get on and share struggles, everybody in this community's always been there to help one another through things and just talking things out. I mean, I don't come on, those of you that know me, I don't come on with anything like all scripted. And I've probably jumped all over the place because that's just how I roll. But I really just wanted to stop by and say hi. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. And if there's a topic or something somebody wants me to talk about, I'm happy to pop on more often. But otherwise, I feel like I'm just in the background cheerleading, and I'm okay with that too. I love doing that. I want to see everybody conquer all of this and not have to go yo-yo dieting and all that. It's just such an abuse to our system, back and forth, back and forth. But you got to do what works for you and your lifestyle. Everybody has issues and times that come up. I mean, I said I'd never do HCG again. When I did my last round, I was like, this is my last round because I wanted it to be my last round. And I mean, if something life altering happened and I ended up needing to do a round, HCG would be what I would turn to. But I can see with just eating to hunger and not giving the food the power. I mean, it's good food, and I do eat anything I want. And with that being said, anything I want is certainly way different than anything I wanted in pre-HCG days. I mean, I eat good whole foods, not a lot of processed things at all. I love cooking. I love creating things. I love simple things. I mean, I just had a Wassa cracker with chocolate chips melted on it because that's what I wanted. Um, what the heck is that? But that's what I wanted. I wanted the crunch and the chocolate. And that's what I had handy. So I don't know. Sometimes I can make something elaborate and sometimes it's just something simple. Um, but anyways, I'm rambling. So love you ladies. You have a great day. See you soon.